What up? I'm back. Man, what's up? Today is the 29th of May. I don't even know what I did today, bro. Don't even know, man. Dude, there's a lot of work between last night and my talk, and then painting, and then uploading videos, and then working, and it's a lot. But whatever, it's regular. It's what I gotta do, I guess. It's just part of me, who I am. Man, what's up with my legs? Look crazy. But yeah, dude, it's just life. Life is fire. Watching this sunset go down, keys falling. A beautiful day, warm outside. Man, life is just fire. It's cool, man. A lot less interactions today than usual, which is fine. Like a couple days a week, like I have a lot less interactions. It's not bad. I talked to one of my customers for a minute, and I just love talking to them, and because I have just such different age groups of people that I, do work for. Some are 70s, older people, and they're just so wise, and so they just live so much longer than me. Well, I'm trying to think what we talked about. We just talked about a bunch of stuff, and kind of talked about. He said he hasn't been able to watch many of my videos. I said, that's fine, dude. It's like, it's not. It's ultimately for me, and if they help people, like, that's fire. That's what it's for. Like, to each his own. And we kind of just talked about, I was like, the whole point of what I'm doing in my videos is literally just to be vulnerable. And it's like I said, it's double-sided. It has multiple uses and multiple reasons why I'm doing it. But the ultimate reason was to make what's in my head real as possible, where I can't take it back, like it's out, and then whatever. And somehow we kind of got on the point of, like, I don't know, like backlash or something like that. Like, I was like, dude, I'm ready for the backlash. Like, I'm waiting for people to step up and try and say something to me about what I'm saying and talking about. Like, have fun. It's like, that's part of the reason why I'm doing this. Is to bring out people like that want to say something to me about it. That want to be confrontational. Because it's like, what are you gonna say? Like, you said this. Oh yeah, I said it. Like, what do you want from me, bro? Like, yeah. Did it happen to me? Yes. Is that the way I perceived it? Then yes. What's as real to me as anything? Like, I don't know. Like, that's part of having your own perception. Like, whether or not that's how other people perceived your life, like, that has nothing to do with anything. Like, if you've perceived life this way, then it is true for you. And if anyone tells you otherwise, then they're just punks. They don't even know what their life looks like. And you just kind of gotta like whatever, man. Like, have fun, son. Have fun. You're gonna step to me about something I said when I'm not involving anybody really, other than what if somebody does. Like, if I've done something, I'm fine with it. I'll take responsibility. It sucks. Sorry. It hurt your feelings. Whatever. I'm sorry. I don't know what I can't do anything about it now. I can't take it back. Mistakes happen. But I'm just waiting. Like, I don't know. I'm not really worried about it. That's why I laughed at him, like, when he was telling me. It's like, dude, I was like, it's too late now, son. Like, whatever. And I'm going to continue to be more vulnerable until the day I die. Like, other than maybe what, like when I get in a relationship with a wife, like, that would be a conversation that we talk about. It's like, what do you want me to talk about? I need to have respect for them, and especially my kids. Like, we'll have to talk about that. Like, what are we gonna allow our kids to be exposed to as in like in the world. Like those are just things like because right now it's just me, and I truly don't care, and I truly don't care what comes, what happens now. Like use it, whatever against me. I said it. You got record of it. Have fun. You got nothing I want anyways. That's the point. If I want it, I can go get it. Like that's the point of all of this. This is my world. I'm creating it. If I want $1 million, I gotta do what it takes to go get $1 million. Like easy. It's my world. If I want to do it by building, then I gotta go get some work. I gotta hire some people. I gotta do all these steps. It's very simple. If you want a beach body, you got to do what it takes to get a beach body. If you want to do this, you got to do what it takes to get that. Like, it's very self-explanatory. Like, can't really hold anything over me, I guess. I don't know, maybe. I don't know, I just like talking to customers. And, I don't know, ultimately this stuff is for me. Like, at the end of the day, like, it's cool to have people contact me and be like, I like your stuff, or it helped me do this, or it helped me, it just, whatever, I get what you're saying, like, it helped me. And it feels good to do that, because at least I know it's helping other people maybe. And even if no one mentions it or not, like, at least people can see it and have the chance to see it and hear it and know that they're not alone in this battle. They're not alone in this experience on Earth, and, very difficult. Very difficult. But it'll all work out in the end. It'll all work out in the end. But who knows? Who knows? Man, they weren't going long fishing. Hope he doesn't run into the back of my trunk. But yeah, I don't know, man. Today was cool. Every day is cool. I went to get my protein this morning. I walked in there and young girl was in there working. And, like, as soon as I walked in, there was just people everywhere. Like, not really, but it was a lot. She was like overwhelmed. It was fun to watch. Because I remember, like, I used to work. I worked Comcast, and I was like a cable installer for a little bit, and it was the most overwhelming job I've ever had. It was so rough, dude. Because, like, that's not, like, if you're a helper or have empathy, like, do not go do a piecework job. Like, do not do it, especially in a cable installer, because I still remember, like, I probably talked about this already once, but it's stuck in my head. Like, it's crazy. Like, I went to this house in White House, and I get there, and these people are like, there's been 11 Comcast people to come out, and they all came up with excuses or reasons why they couldn't do the job. And I was like, well, I'm here, so I'm gonna do the job. Like, because that's me. Like, no, if all those people refuse, then I'm gonna do it, because that's pretty crappy. And so I go to do this job, and, like, dude, the basement was just like a hoarder place. There's stuff everywhere, and I had to run all new lines, and it was fun to say the least. But then they cooked me breakfast. We ended up talking together, spending time together, me and their family, and it was cool. Like, it was cool. It was like, these people aren't any different than anybody else. Yeah, they had some crap in the basement, and I had to crawl over and climb over. It was kind of disgusting, but whatever, man. Whatever, dude. I don't mind getting dirty. Believe me, man. I'm blue collar to the core, baby. I ain't never seen nothing I wouldn't get in. I mean, there's some stuff like grease traps are pretty disgusting, and urinals are nasty. But other than that stuff, I'll do it. It stains your skin. The smell and stuff, it's rough. But I don't know, man. I'll do anything, dude. Not now, but I would. I mean, I will if I have to. I'll prefer not to do some nasty stuff, but I will. But I don't know, man. Life is crazy. I'm gonna paint tonight in a little bit. It's actually kind of early for me right now. The night is young. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I don't know. Today was cool, man. I went and watched the sunset, and just kind of sat there and listened to my talk, one of my talks again. I really enjoy it. Like it's because it's a lot of information. And like I said, I'm quiet when I listen to it. My brain stops, it shuts down, and I think a little bit, but it's almost like I'm thinking in sync with my talk. So like it's just helping me reevaluate what I said and making it concrete, locking it in. If it's something I want, if it's not something I want, then I can bypass it and reevaluate it later again with new information. But this process for me is cool. Like it keeps me out of my house. It keeps me like I'm out here in my truck, just chilling, like enjoying nature, enjoying the trees, watching the sunset, like the orange sky, like watching cars go by and no one bothering me really. You know, no one talking to me. Just me giving myself time and truly loving myself, like just truly like being with me. And I thought of some stuff to talk about earlier, but then now I forgot. Like, and now I'm in the moment, and I don't know, man. I do realize how tired I am, and I'm trying to find that balance, because I think being I didn't work out this week other than one day, like I'm starting to feel like body dysphoria. Like I need to go back to the gym. I need to keep working out. Like even though I don't look at myself, I just feel like I need to go work out. Like I created a monster, and it's fine because it ultimately just gets me healthier and healthier, and you know, I'm happy with my progress, and I'm getting stronger and stronger every freaking day, and ultimately getting healthier. So I mean, it's doing good. It's not bad. One of my friends, she just keeps sending me stuff. Like, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. I told her I was gonna have to jump in the rabbit hole and pull her out. That's what's so funny is like when you start like questioning the world, you start questioning existence, you start questioning your life, like, man, it's a huge rabbit hole, because you start to understand that, like, wait a minute, and this is how it all starts. This is why the rabbit hole is crazy. It's because you get one idea that goes, like, light bulb goes off and go, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. And so you look into one thing, and the next thing you know, you're lost. You are just lost, just looking at everything and understanding that the way you perceive the world is a freaking lie, bro. Like, it's not what you think it is. Like, it could be, but you don't feel like it, and so you go questioning everything. You have to reevaluate everything again, all of it, and it's fun. It's a fun journey, dude. And you will eat some time. And you just gotta be strong enough to like step away from it at some point, because it's it's definitely controlled opposition. So I can see where there's it's somewhere in between. The truth is somewhere in between one side or the other. And it's not all one side, it's not all the other side. Like, it's somewhere in between. And that's the reason why they do it is because they want as many people to be as confused as possible. And so we truly don't really know what's real and what's not real. Some stuff we can assume, it makes sense. This is what our eyeballs see, with our limited perceptions and brains. Like, this is what we think is real based on all this information that we've seen our whole life. But ultimately, until we can tangibly touch it, like, we have no idea. I mean, it's like, whatever. Like, who knows? I could go as deep as I wanted to in this, because I've looked at a lot of stuff. But ultimately, like, without me tangibly, like, seeing it, I have no idea. I'm just assuming that the information that I got is right, and then I'm basing my information on that assumption. But I do know water is wet. I do know that much. And it always finds its level. But whatever. But who knows, man? Who knows about gravity? Like, who knows about density? Like, I believe it has to do with density and not gravity. But who knows? Who knows all these rules and stuff that they tell us in school? We don't know what's real. We don't know what's fake, man. I don't know, but this journey is so cool. And I played this song for a reason. I wanted to see what it would do. I've talked to this song before. And I painted this song before. My car's running about 75. 35 makes sense. 45, 40. But I don't know, dude. I love this song because a lot of my life, this is it. Like, I look back at it, and it's like my journey started with a little spark. All my relationships always start with like a little spark. But then it's like bam, like every interaction I have with people tends to be the same. Like, it's like it's so little, but it's so big. Like, in the totality of it, like when you look back at your whole life, it's something so simple, but it's really just so big. Like, you don't even know how big it is. What it affects. But I don't know, man. And I keep looking at relationships, though. A lot of this song is more of like a relationship song for me, or people in my life that I've met, or the big start of this transition for me from a non-existent human, a ghost, into truly finding out who I am, and that I am something, that I am worthy, that I am enough, that I am love, that I am hope, that I am grace, that I am light, that I am power, that I am wealthy and healthy, like, and that I am impressive. I am all these things, like. And it's just like one moment in time, like one thought, one night, one video, even though it was multiple videos, but it's just like, bam, stopped and started. There's a little spark. And I've seen relationships like, it's just, it's cool, man. And a lot of them stop and start with a little spark, like. And I've met people over the last couple months, and like it started like a spark of something, some weird synergy. Like we meet for some reason, and then we go through a little season together. Some type of lesson has to be learned, and then we fall apart. But for a little season, we're together and we're learning lessons from each other, and then we fall away from each other. Like, maybe I'm not good for them, or they're not good for me, or we're not on the same page, and this is a bunch. This is just like every interaction with humans, and I equivalent. I don't know how that word's said. It's just me walking into people's lives and throwing sparks. That's what I feel like I do. Like, it's hilarious. And I look back at all my interactions with humans, and it's like every single time it's that. It's like I walk in, especially for the last year. I walk in, dude, and I laugh. And I have fun, and I'm happy, and I rub off on people. I make them see things. I watch them physically grow. I watch them mentally grow. Not physically, but mentally grow. And I guess they physically could grow. I don't know. Depends on how old they are, I guess. But and then I watch, and then we fall apart. We disappear. Like, let's go separate ways or something, like. And it just is. It's not good or bad. I don't have abandonment issues. Like, it just is what it is. We're going different ways, or they're not this or that. Like, I did my time. I learned my lesson. I take what I've learned from the interactions with them and then put them in my Rolodex of information in my head, and I carry on. Like, it's really helping me, like, the last couple months is really helping me with, like, abandonment issues. And understanding, like, dude, it's okay, like, humans aren't meant to be with the same group of people forever. Like, that makes zero sense. Like, it's okay to grow with people forever, but as soon as someone becomes stagnant, like, you can't stay stagnant with them, or they can't stay stagnant with you. And so you gotta keep doing you. And I'm using you, for instance, because it's easier for me to explain. Like me, like if I'm with somebody and I continue to grow and they don't, I can't stop what I'm doing. I can hang out for a minute and inspire, hopefully, and maybe like get you guys, get the person next to me like, come on, bro, let's go. But I can't stay there forever. I gotta keep growing because I have goals and places I need to go. I got levels I gotta hit, And so it's not like they're abandoning me or I'm abandoning them. They just don't want to grow, or they outgrow me. Maybe I'm too slow. Maybe I don't fit into where they're at right now. Maybe we'll come back together in the future and we'll catch back up, or we'll hang out, or we'll have a little bit of time together. Like, and we can, either one of us can spark each other to continue to grow. Like, that's the point. And so, like, I look at, like, a life partner is like, you guys need to constantly grow together. That's the only way it's ever going to work. The only way. Because even your kids, as soon as a certain age comes, like, they're out of the house. Like, and then your interactions with them is decreased so much. Like, and they're on their own, and they got to find their own mate to grow and do life with. And so I kind of look at, like, I hope to find a partner to grow with me for the rest of my life. And I know it won't be easy, but it would definitely be fun. And it would definitely be fun. But like I said, my perception on life is chaos is beautiful. So like for me, the ups and downs is fun. As long as we can just hold hands and continue to go and get each other's back, and like, when I'm reloading my gun, she can keep shooting, and vice versa. Like, that's what it's about. Together, watching each other's back, constantly building each other, constantly helping each other grow, you know, forever. And it's definitely going to be easier to do that with one person. You can't do that with a lot of people. You just can't. You don't have the time and you don't have the energy. But that's what's cool about relationships. And so you guys share each other's energy. This is why like romantic partners and stuff is very important, and it's what's kind of messed up with this world now. Is like, you know, everyone goes out and spreads their energy everywhere, and some people take it, drain it from you, and don't give any back. You know, some people freely give it away. Like it's a big deal. You gotta be protective of your life force, you know, especially men, because men, that's literal life. And you can look into that, like, seriously. Like, the way that humans are made is for a reason. There's a reason why there's a female and there's a reason why there's a male. And it's for procreation, but it's also for a lot of reasons. But when it's done right and you guys are in line with each other equally, it's the greatest thing in the world. But if you're not, it's negative. And it's negative on one party. One wins and one loses. And sometimes they both lose. But you just gotta be very protective of your energy and what you do and who you do it with. Like, we know this to be true, just based on stupid science and stuff like that. Or creating a life with somebody that you don't even know. Like, it's a big deal, bro. And then you're stuck to somebody that you hate. Well, that's difficult. You gotta raise a kid with somebody that's difficult. Like, it's funny to me. It's hilarious to me. It is what it is. But ultimately what I'm saying is you created your own world. And these are just examples of it. And so they'll help you understand that you do have the power to create and choose your own world, like you do. Because these are examples of it. Like, if you've been married multiple times, like, it's not good or bad, but it takes two to follow through, and it takes two to break up apart. So, like, you can blame it all on the other person, or you can split it equal, like it probably is. You did some wrong things, they did some wrong things, and then try and fix the wrong that you did, and then try and pick a partner that doesn't, you know, whatever. But who knows? Life is crazy, man. The crickets are chirping. The crickets are chirping. It's beautiful. Lightning bugs lightning. Beautiful temperature outside. I'm super tired. My brain's super quiet today. It's probably this song. There was another song I was going to use, but because this song for me, it holds different emotions, and it already has like emotions attached to it for me. It already has like ideas and energy attached to it, and it may not be the best song for me to listen to because it keeps trying to drag me. Like it's tugging at me, and it's tugging at me to like what One Little Spark did. It's tugging me back all the way to the beginning. To the beginning of the journey. Where it all started. And even though it wasn't that long ago, it was only a year, it's been such a battle that it's hard to really even remember all that I did. Like, other than the fact that, like, dude, I would come home and just sit there on the computer, multiple things going on at a time on my computer screens, just information, watching videos, watching whatever, like, just information, trying to figure this stuff out, like brain scientists, neuroscientists, like self-help stuff, all at the same time, just boom, 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 information, and trying to just figure it out, like something's weird, something's not right, like, and I don't even know, like, in the transition, in that moment, like, when I started to become happy. Like, I went to therapy, and some days it would be good, some days I'd be super emotional, some days I would be shut down. I would shut down, and I remember my therapist, she was like, we touched some stuff last week, so I assumed that when you came in here, you'd be super guarded, and I was. And, I guess she's just seen it, and, like, I'm trying to think, so, I mean, ultimately, I truly wasn't really, this sounds so bad, but I was working on myself, I was using gratitude, my attitude was changing, you know, and before my mom died, you know, I was a lot happier. I was starting to get it. I was starting to understand it. And then I guess the tragedy of her dying was like the last straw. Like, when she went into the hospital, like, I lost all drive at work. Literally. Like, it was bad. And, I was actually on a remodel at that time, and it just slowed down completely because, like, she was in the hospital, and we was, you know, having phone calls every day, every night, like, just checking with the doctors and the nurses, making sure see what she was going on, and, I just didn't care anymore. I was just over it, and I was over work, and I was like, I'm trying, but I don't really care anything about it. And, but I kept going home and watching stuff. I kept trying to learn. I kept trying to be happy. Even though my mom was sick, like, I just didn't have time. I'd go to my group therapy and talk, and then I would row, because I have a rowing machine. And so I would row as hard as I could and try and battle stuff and reevaluate my life and my abandonment issues and my adoption and all this stuff, and it helped me in the time, and plus my body was starting to get healthier and losing weight, and then finally, like, when I had a friend of mine's dad die a month before my mom even got sick. Well, actually, yeah. And, so I remember my mom went in the hospital and I went to group therapy, and I didn't tell anybody my mom was in the hospital, nothing like that. Like, whatever. And, so I was talking about my friend's dad and whatever. But then, like, when my mom passed, like, I don't know, something about it, like, when it triggered me. And I talk about it, it felt like, it sucked. I mean, I was sad, but it just felt like a contract was ripped up. And I could breathe. And I was free. And no one's going to understand it. No one's going to ever understand it. But it was just like, boom, like, it was gone. Like, something was gone. This guilt was gone. This spot in my heart was empty. It was free. And I know exactly what it was. It was, I had to surrender to her when I was little. I didn't have to, I guess, but I did. And like I said, I love completely. I've always loved completely. It's not a new thing for me. It's who I am. It's not good or bad. It's me. It's Cody. And I knew this before she passed. I knew, because I started understanding, like, this is why I don't have relationships, and this is why, because I can't. I don't have anything left to give anybody. Like, I had nothing. I don't have any space in my heart for anybody else, because I gave it to my mom, like, when she adopted me. Like, I felt like I owed it to her. And it was a little kid who made a stupid mistake. And it wasn't a stupid mistake. It had to be that way. It was that way. But that's just how I did it, because she saved me, technically. You know? And so, like, when she passed away, it was just like, boom. Like, I was 10 pounds lighter. You know, like, my shoulders were just lighter. Like, I could breathe. No one had authority over me anymore. Like, there was no woman ever I had to listen to. No one making decisions for me anymore. Because men, first of all, men, I don't care. Like, they have nothing. Like, they have no authority over me anyways. But my mom, I gave it to her. She was it. And once you give it, you can't take it back. Like, that's not a thing. And I guess that's why narcissist stuff sucks the way it does, because you can take it back, but it's super hard because it goes against your makeup. Because the way you program yourself, like, you gave it away, they tricked you into giving it away. And dude, it's hard, because then you're going against every grain of your brain and body, like, and it's difficult. And for me, I just got it. She passed away, so like it just went away. Otherwise, I still would have been feeling the same way I am now. And I'm not. But that was it, man. It felt so weird. And then, like, when she passed, like, I was free. No one can. I mean, it sounds bad. It really does. But I was just free. And then at that moment, I was like, fuck it. I'm in control. I get to choose how I want to live my life now. And there's no one that can do that for me. No one has power over me anymore. Nobody. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're my brother, my sister, my so-called dad. Anyone. Like, no one. And no one will ever have power over me again. Ever. This is my world. I get to make my own decisions. I get to do what I want. And I want to be happy. That was it. That's the combination of it. Like, I want to be happy. I truly want to be happy. I truly want to be able to capable of loving someone now. And I want to figure all this stuff out, because I had it wrong. I had it all wrong. And like when she passed, like, a set of glasses came off my head too. And it changed my perspective. It allowed me to see. My eyes were open. And I could feel different. And I could smell I smelled stuff differently. I heard things differently. And I started understanding that the people around me were not good for me. I started to understand that they were damaged too. And in order for me to grow, I had to walk away. I couldn't continue to be in the same environment that I was in the whole time, because it's not a good environment. Everyone's so damaged and broken, and they're all stuck in their ways, and they're all stuck in this religion, and they don't understand what they're doing. It's doing nothing but judging, shaming, and guilting people. And it's only because they have nothing but shame and guilt in themselves. And so I was like, man, this is so stupid. So, like, whatever. So now I really distance myself from everybody. And but it had to be that way. And this journey that I'm on, like, I had to do it by myself. Like, I had to. I had to truly give myself time now. Because for 35 years, I gave everybody else my time. My energy or my thoughts and stuff. Like, even if I was by myself back then, I never looked at myself. Like, I was always busy with entertainment, never like taking time and talking to myself, looking at myself in the mirror, caring about myself. You know, I just did what I had to do to survive. And when you slow down and give yourself time, dude, things start to change. Your perspective changes, and you start getting so much more information, and you start understanding all the information that you already had, and you start reforming it in ways that apply based on your knowledge, not based on the way you were taught, or what your dad told you, or your church told you, or what your mom told you. You start applying all the information based on what you see, what you've seen, and what you've had to hide, and your feelings that you've had. You just couldn't stand up and question it, because people would bat you down and tell you was wrong. And so all that stuff just started changing, like, all at once. And like I said, I used gratitude. As soon as my mom passed away, man, I was just like, fuck it. I'm grateful for the time I had with her. She did the best that she could with the information that she had. And I can't fault her on that. Like, it is what it is. And maybe there's a lot of negative things involved with the way she raised us and all this stuff. Who knows? Who cares? Doesn't matter. She did the best she could with the information that she had. I forgive her for everything. There's really nothing to forgive. She did the best she could with what she had. And I think that's a lot of it. It's like, I guess they always say hit it and quit it, but forgive it. I don't know. Just forget it. Like, who cares? Especially once, I don't know. It really sucks. It does suck. Because it happens so quick. But it was a lot for me. So I was in the middle of a transition already, and then that just kind of catapulted me even further into this rabbit hole that I'm never going to come out of. But one spark, man. One spark started it all. It sucks now. I mean, like, my mom's not here. Like, that sucks. I get it. But I just try not to dwell on it. And, I mean, tomorrow's a new day. Like, I focus on the other stuff. You know, I try not to focus on what I don't have. Because that just doesn't make you happy. Like, there's no way. Like, if you focus on what you don't have fun. I don't have these blue shoes. I don't have this shirt. I don't have this. I don't have... Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you don't have. You only have a certain amount of stuff. Like, who cares? Which brings up a point. It's like, why would you focus on what you don't have? I mean, I do. Like, I mean, I talk about it every now and then. Like, yeah, I would like to have a wife and kids. But look at what I do have. Like, I got legs. I got feet, toes. I got life. I got time. Like, everything just brings me back to being grateful. Like, when you really start to, like, break it down, it's like, it's an infinite loop of the answer always just being grateful for because you're still alive. Like, no matter what it is, it's like, but I'm still alive. I'm sitting here in my field, looking at the stars, talking, listening to music, my feet out the window. I can't complain about anything. Spending time with myself. Talking literally about nothing. But understanding everything. They're just sitting here in the dark. It's freaking fire. I'm so lucky, I'm so blessed. I'm staring at a star that just constantly keeps blinking at me like. It's perfect. Right now. The moment that you're in is perfect. Otherwise, it would be another way. Every moment that you have in life is perfect. It's meant to be. It has to be that way. It had to be that way once it passed. You can't go back in time. You know, I think about like a video game. That's what I'm kind of picturing in my head. Like I'm picking like a game kind of like Contra, but not really. Like it's one level, like you're moving forward in time, but in Contra, like the map came with you, so you only had a certain amount of time and you had to continue to keep going forward. But maybe like something newer where you could turn around and go all the way back to the beginning of the level if you wanted to. But you're not technically going back in time, because the time is still going forward. Like you still have a clock on the top of the screen that this is how much time you have to defeat this level. You can go all the way to the end, learn all these lessons, and you can track all the way back to the front if you want, but you only have so much time. Or you can open the door at the end of the level and go and keep going, and maybe you get more time if you make it to the door and you open the door. And honestly, I know for a fact, I can't explain how I know this. I know for a fact that's how my life happened this year. I had only so much time. And I had an option. I had the option of opening the door at the end of the level and going through it and getting more time. Or my time running out. I can't explain how I know this. I just do. And this is my story. And I can make it up however I want. But I know this is how it is. Because I had the option to stay on the same level and let my time run out. Or I could open the door, walk through, and get more time. And that's what I did. I opened the door and ran through, dude. I ran through and left whoever the fuck behind. I had no choice. It was either my time was up or level up. And then from this point forward, I'm on a different level. I have different responsibilities. I have a different purpose. And I have to live up to that because I have to keep moving forward to get to the next door so I can get more time. I could stay where I'm at. I could continue to be complacent. I could become complacent and not grow. But every time you do that, your time starts to dwindle. So it could be like you have this much time But after a while, if you stay complacent in that time, or on that level, another timer starts on. And it starts counting down faster. Or, you know, and then that's kind of what happens. And you're like, your time is up. And then you leave this earth, however it may happen. But for me, it was this way. There was a door, I had to go through it. I had the option, and I took it. Now I'm here, constantly moving forward, constantly growing, loving more every day, loving myself more every day, understanding a lot more about me, picking and choosing what I want in this life. Every day, understanding more what I do want, and making it become real. Doing steps to make it real. I can do anything I want. I can be successful in anything I want. But what do I really want? What do I really want to pursue? That's the question. What do I want to make real? You know, am I almost to another door? Am I at the door? Am I just sitting here waiting, fumbling through? So like my keys are crazy. Like I have 100, I don't have 100, probably 30 keys. And people always make fun of me. Like, dang, dude, you have so many keys. Like, yeah, dude, I got all these keys of all these properties. Like, you know, look like a maintenance man, because I am. But I'm at the door right now. I'm standing there. I'm trying to go through these keys. I know I have the key. I just didn't have it labeled, so I gotta figure out which one it is. I'm fixing to level up again. Like, literally. I'm just, in my head, I'm sifting through the keys and I'm imagining what's going to be on the other door, because ultimately what I imagine is what's going to happen. And so I'm choosing that when I open that door, what am I going to see? And right now, while I'm digging through these keys, I'm creating what I want that door to look like on the other side. Because once I pick it, that's what I'm going to do. I have to be sure of what I want to do. Because once I do it, there's no going back without repercussions, or without strife, or without hardships. You know, you can't be greedy. You got to be practical. I mean, you can have the whole world, but I don't want the whole world. I mean, that makes zero sense. Or do I? I want my world. And so I have to outline what I want in my world. You know, I know I want to help people. I know I want to inspire people. I know I want to paint. I know I want to build communities. I know I want to help adopted kids. I know I want to help divorced kids. I know I want to help orphans. I want to help widows. I want to help people in abusive relationships. I want to help battered women. I want to help people. I want to help the homeless. I want to help military vets. I want to help everyone. That's what my world consists of. And while I'm doing that, I would love, and I want, one partner to grow with and do it with me. Or at least be there with me. And we can grow together and we can build something together too. Like I want to build something with her. And I want to build a family with her. I want to whatever. And everything else will fall into place. I don't really care about the materialistic stuff. Like, yeah, I hope we have a house and at least a decent vehicle. And maybe we're comfortable and don't have to worry about money. But mostly I just want to help. I want to build communities. I want people to be happy. I want to help the hungry. I want to come up with a way to feed people. I want to destroy this money system. I want to create laws that make sense. I want to stop violence. And the only way to stop violence is by violence. Making the violence that they perform have such harsh repercussions that they don't want to do it no more. You got to stop the opportunity. Like, I remember when we were little, man. Who knows? This was like in the 90s. And there were these kids that spray painted a car or something overseas, and they publicly caned them on TV. Like, that's what we need, bro. Like, you do something stupid, I don't know about spray painting a car. That's juvenile. That's child. That's not hurt. Whatever, man. Like, they like to paint. Well, make them sand the car down and paint it. Make them paint the wall. Make them do a summer job where they go paint houses for old people. Like, they have an art ability, like they have fire. Put them into something that, they can flourish in it. But like grown ass people doing crimes and stuff, like, whoop their ass, literally, with a cane in front of people. Drop their drawers in front of the world and whoop them. That's embarrassing. I probably won't do what I did again if I got whooped. That's humiliating. But that's what we need. Like it's a real tricky talk. Because I look at it like, man, it's so... This could go a lot of ways, and people may... I don't know, man. I don't even know. I can't even really talk about it because it's difficult. Like, I would have to get pen and paper out. A pro and cons list all the crimes, whether it's drug crimes or this or that. Like, it's very complicated. Like, so the only thing you can do is have a time of, like, great punishment. A window of punishment. And you got to be super strict with very harsh crimes. Or very harsh punishments. And then you continue those punishments forever. But you gotta do it. You gotta crack down on it quick and hard for the world to see, and then people will get it. People will understand, like, I don't want to get caned, But they have to be real practical rules and laws. They can't just be like, I don't know, stupid stuff. I don't know, I'll have to look at it. And it's gonna, in the future when we make new laws, which we're going to, I won't be doing it alone. So it'll make it a lot easier because I'll be able to have resources and other humans, smart humans, to help me, or to help us. And then we're gonna vote on them. We're gonna vote on them as a people. And then we'll go from there. And I think we have to have, like, the point of the future is going to be small communities of people. Not big communities, but small. And that's how you can keep people in check. Like, but I don't know. It really just depends. But this world's crazy. People are fire. Like, I love people. I gotta look up what coexist means. I saw one today, but it had like, I don't know, it was different. It was different than the other coexist stickers I saw. But I don't know. I just love people. I just love this world, and I love this journey a lot. I love it every single day. Like, even days when I have less interaction with humans, like, now I'm just looking back and like, every moment of every day is specific for a reason. And it had to be that way. And I'm thankful for it. Whatever happened, whatever road I went down, however fast I was going, whoever I waved at, whoever I saw, whoever I talked to, it had to be that way. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been that way. And you never know. Like, you never know what a smile does, man. That's a spark. That's a little bitty ass spark. A glance. An acknowledgement. You know, like when you drive by somebody and you don't like wave, you just like, you move your head up in the air like, what up? Like, I do that to everybody, man. Because some dudes think they're super, like they want to be tough and they don't like a wave. Sometimes I love waving at people though. I like doing like a stupid like finger wave or just something funny that just looks weird and awkward. I just like to see how people react. I just love people's reaction. It was funny, like I was with my buddy and his daughter, and I asked her a question, and she did this multiple times, but right before she speaks, she crosses her eyes. Like she's super focused on the answer. Like, it was the most adorable thing I've ever seen. Because I kind of, sometimes I do that. Like, I've noticed myself crossing my eyes when I'm thinking. I don't get what it is. I'll have to look that up. That or I look real hard like, it's like I'm focusing my thoughts into one, almost like a diamond. Like I'm focusing the tip of like a pyramid that's facing forward. It's like when I'm crossing my eyes, like I'm focusing all my attention right there in the middle of my brain, right in the middle of my body in this meridian line. Like, I never thought of it like that before, but that's what it kind of is. It's like you're focusing both right and left brain at the same time, and you're boom, and you're coming up with your answer right in the middle. But yeah, I just noticed she did it multiple times. I was like, what is she doing? But I don't know, life is cool, man. Life is cool. And I'm probably gonna go paint one. I gotta figure out a song to paint to tonight. I think I'm just gonna start. I know a song. Okay, yeah, I know what song it is. I know, in my head I know what it is. I don't know what song it is, but I'll know it when I hear it. But who knows, tomorrow's Memorial Day or whatever day that is. I'm not good with holidays. As I said, I've always hated holidays my whole life. Because they involve family, and then I never felt a part of a family. And it may not make any sense. And like I said, my family will get pissed if I say this stuff. But I just haven't. Like, I can't explain it. It's not their fault. I just felt like an outsider my whole life. Like, I can't explain it. And even now, I still don't. Like, and I talked to my little brother, and I'm trying to gauge how he thinks. Because me and him are closer than anyone else right now. But I'm still not super close to any of them, really. But, they're still my brothers and sisters. And that's what I told him last time. I was like, you're still my brother and sister, but it doesn't mean, like, I can't explain it other than Like, there's no way I can explain it other than you're my brother and sister, and I'll do anything for either 4 of you or 3 of you now. I used to say I would do anything for my mom, my 2 brothers, and my sister. Anything. And I will. And I will give you time. That's how I love. I'll do anything. So I can't explain family other than that. Like, I will do anything for you. You're not my blood. I have no idea what that means. You're not genetics for me. And I guess you're family. The only difference is I don't consider family to be... I don't know what it is. It's just a word to me. And I can't explain it. It's always going to be that. And then when I talk about blood and family, like, people get so pissed when I say it. It makes 0 sense to me. I've never had it. It doesn't exist for me. I don't care what you say, it's just not going to happen. And until I choose you and you choose me back, like, that does, that's what I consider family. It's who I choose if they choose me back. That's family to me, not one-sided choosing me or I adopted you, Cody. I don't care, man. Everyone adopts Cody. Who wouldn't adopt me? Dude, I'm the greatest human being you've ever met. If you want someone to do something for you, that's me. If you want someone to help you and get taken advantage of, that's me. Of course you're going to adopt me. Because I'm nothing but good to you. Obviously. But I'm just saying that in some instances. Like, I got one of my best friends and his mom, like, dude, freaking, I love them. They're such good people, man. And they did adopt me. They took me to things that I could never afford to go do. They're good people. She feeds me. She loves me. Like, I love her. Like, she's like my mom. Like, she is a mom to me. And he's a brother to me. Like, but some people use that "we adopted you, Cody," because they're just freaking using me, dude, and it sucks. And I know it. But that's just Cody. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt at first. Because ultimately it's not about me. It's about, I'm throwing sparks in there, bro. I'm bringing your karma. And you're getting a chance to treat someone right. And if you don't, have fun. I know who I am. I know what my purpose is. There's a reason why people ask if I'm the devil. I've known this for a very long time. I've known who I am and what I do to people. It's almost like it's like this. Say you spit or you beat up this little innocent kid on the playground. Like, you just whooped him. What's going to happen? Well, that little kid goes home and he tells his bigger brother who just got out of jail that he got beat up on the playground. Well, this big brother that just got out of jail, that's a tough individual, comes to school and whoops your ass. That's me. I'm the little kid. And I got some big brothers. They teach you a lesson. They teach you a lesson. The buck stops here. But I'm just here to help people, man. I'm here to help people realize who they are. I'm here to help people understand that you can be who you want to be. And you can choose to be loved and you can choose to be happy. You can be happy. You can choose to face the crap that you went through and change. And that you're not your parents and you're not your past. It's not easy. But nothing in life is easy. Like literally. So what's the... Who cares? I don't know. I guess some people's life's easy. I have no idea. I honestly don't. In my head, I could assume that someone's life is easy. I don't think that that's a thing. I mean, I guess? Is that possible to have an easy life? Dude, I don't know. That's a good question to ask. I have no idea. I'm on the verge of like, no, it's not. I don't think there's... Man, that's a difficult question. Is it possible to have an easy life? And so I look at this like this. You got a kid in Africa he's born in the slums. His life's not easy. Maybe he lives with his mom and dad and they live like in the slums and it's hard to find food, hard to find work, but maybe they actually love the kid and they spend time with him and they try and teach him and they try and better his life and they give him the nature and nurture part. Now, yes, maybe it's hard for them to have shelter and have food, but he's getting love and nature. Nature, nurture, whatever. And then you have, let's see, you have a rich kid, and when I mean rich, I mean like rich. Like, that kid never wanted for nothing. But he never wanted for nothing materialistic, right? He got every shoes he wanted, clothes, sweet 16s, expensive cars, house, went to the best school. But his parents didn't love him or give him time or nature and nurture, or they whatever. Like, there could be a lot of stuff in there. I don't think any path is easy. You look at a monk, like when they choose to become monks, like that path is not easy. And they may make it look easy, but it's not easy. You look at entrepreneurs that build companies and then come out of then become billionaires. Like, that path ultimately wasn't easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it. Like, every path is as hard as it could possibly be for each individual human. Like, no path is easier than another path. And people probably get pissed off at that. But in my head, I think every path is equal. Because every path is going to have different struggles. And there's not an exchange rate that matches up the struggles to each individual person based on each individual experience as they go through life. So therefore, like, everyone from day one is worthy of everything. Everything from day one, everyone's on a level playing field as far as like what their worth is, and stuff. Now they may not, I don't know, man. Being a crack baby or something seems difficult to me. It's not funny to laugh at. It really isn't. I don't know. I mean, I could just be shattering my whole thought. I don't know, man. Honestly, I think everyone's... Dude, it sucks. The issue is you cannot compare your life to somebody else's life. That's the issue. You can't. And that's where the judging comes. Because you can't. Because everyone's life is different. Every experience is different. Everyone's struggles are different. It's not better or worse than. it's catered directly to them. And someone who may have a drug addiction problem, may be crazy good with money. And someone who sucks with money may not have an issue with drugs. Like, it doesn't correlate. It doesn't matter. Like, everyone's struggles are different. Someone may have super self-worth issues. Someone may not. Everyone, yeah, and that's the point. It's like we can't judge anything because we don't know. We don't know if your dad beats you or not, or this happened to you or not, or this happened to me or not. Like, no one knows these things. Like, I think every experience is just everyone's experience, and it's not better or worse than another. Because once you strip all the materialistic stuff, like, we're all the same. We're all the same. We all have the same emotions. Some of us just don't have emotions. Some of it, but we're all the same. We're all wired the same, technically. So yeah, everyone's crap is just to cater to them, and it's not good or bad. It just is what it is, and we have to just meet on that. Meet that we're all humans. And go from there. Because like I've had rich friends, or their parents were rich, and the kids are still jacked up, or even maybe even have even worse problems, or different problems. Not worse, just different. So like money is not the factor that makes you happy. Like it's not. I've told kids this. It's like even though whatever, I've never really needed or wanted much. Like I've been lucky to not dream on wants, or live my life based on wants, or aspire to have like this crazy shit. Like I just never aspired to have crazy nice stuff, and it's not good or bad. I just don't care. It's impractical to me. But I mean, maybe I want a nice. I would love to have something nice. I've never really had anything nice. Like a nice house or a nice place to live. Like, I mean, I think it'd be cool, I guess. But, and I'll wail in the future. But there's a difference between nice and, like, gaudy. You know what I'm saying? Unless I have, like, a family of 17,000 and I have, like, a huge mansion than when I'm housing everybody, which I could. There's no need for me to have that. It's impractical. And to me, I don't know. To me, like, I don't know. Whatever, to each his own. You got it, you got it. It's cool. But I don't know, man. I don't know what the future holds for me other than it's going to hold whatever I want. And right now, the process, I'm at the door. I'm trying to go through all these keys. Fixing to level up. Fixing to gain more time. And, I'm just, what do I want when I open that door? What do I really want? And I spoke it already. That's what I want. I want a wife and kids. I want to continue to grow together. I want to build things with her together. I want to teach my kids right. I want to love my kids completely. I want to love my wife completely. I want to forget the past, her past and my past, so we can start new. And I want to help people. All people. I want to help people understand that they can start new too. From right now, you can choose. You can right your wrongs. You can be whoever you want to be. And I'll help you in any way possible. But you have to do the work. I can just help you. I can't do it for you. but I can help you. But there will be restrictions on it. There will be rules. There will be a lot of stuff like that. And it's not a I'm over you. I'm not over you. I'm just saying these are the stipulations for me to help you. Because I have to see stuff in return. I have to get my energy back too. I can't freely give my energy if I don't get it back. If it's not worth anything. I'm not going to waste my time that I could be giving to my kids and my wife and to other humans that will do good with it to people that abuse and use me. It's not going to happen anymore. End of discussion. End of discussion. And they're going to call me Mad Cody again. They're going to call me Mean Cody. They're going to call me all kinds of things. And I'm going to like it. And I'm going to say, no. I know who I am. And time is all I have. Don't waste mine, and I won't waste yours. This is how it's going to go. You do the work, I'll do my work. You don't do the work, see you later. Next. That's how it has to be. Because there's only one me. And I can't live like I did for 35 years. Otherwise, nothing's going to change. I have to set boundaries. And people do not like boundaries, bro. People do not like boundaries. I like boundaries. Tell me the boundary. Like, it's that simple. Like, I need to know my boundaries. Like, tell me. That's all I want from anyone in any relationship that I have. Tell me the boundaries. Please. What do you want? What's okay? What's not okay? How do you want me to treat you? How do you not want me to treat you? Just tell me so I can quit wasting time. Tell me your boundaries. But I love this life, man. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud that I'm still here, and honestly, like, I'm proud that I'm talking every day. I'm proud that I'm continuing to do it, even if some of the other stuff, like, I didn't work out this week, which I wanted to just take off. But I haven't been eating as healthy, and I have my water intake's been crap. But at least I'm still talking every day. Like, I'm still growing every day. Like, that's the most important thing to me. It's like my mental growth. My mental step forward. I'm siphoning through those keys right there. I'm at the door. I'm ready. Bring it. Show me this new world that I just made. I created it. Let me have it. I'm opening the door. I'm walking through right now. Boom. Give it to me. Like, that's it. That's what I'm ready. Well, I'm ready to shut the door behind me and walk away from whatever the hell I got to. I'll finish up whatever I got to with the new resources that I have. Like, that's it. I'm ready. I'm ready to change the world. And it won't be easy. But it's hell, it's gonna be fun. I'm ready. Oh no, man, I'm gonna go paint. I love y'all. Peace.
Send the smoke up one signal. It's time we won this old battle. Let them know that we held our own. Show them that we never felt alone. Because when they get here, there will be no show. my heart and soul. Drifted out, it's where I've been, trying to find the warmth from the sun again. My hands are tied, my heart's been slow, waiting on a message to come back home.
Stopped and started with a, stopped and started with a, stopped and started with a little spark. Stopped and started with a, stopped and started with a, stopped and started with a little spark. Started with a little spark and ran like lightning. Started with a